Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to describe you how to reduce your dimensions after a pilot survey. This is a very important and very straightforward as well. Okay, so let's straight away go to our data set. Right, this is my standard data set. So throughout my series, I am going to use this data set because of easy understanding. Right, straight away go to the analyze, then go to the dimension reduction and then factor. Okay, so I will reset everything. Right, here I have lot of indicators for the different constructs. For the time being, I will select only one construct and the 12 items used to measure that construct. Okay, so this is my construct called HM. So I have used 12 items to measure that HM. So I will be taking all these 12 HMs to my right side box, and now I am going to reduce one by one for the final collection of the items. Right? Okay. So what you have to do is descriptive. Descriptive actually. So you should have this KMO value, right? You should have the KM values because KM value should be above 0.6, right? Okay, continue and go to the extraction, right? Already by default unrotated factor solution is there. Just check the screen plot. That's okay, right? Next, go to the rotation. This is a very important. So you have to change this one. So by default, it is none. Change it to the very max, right? That's okay. Now we will do the operation, right? Okay. Now you can see you will get all 12, right? Now you can see all 12. If you count, there should be a 12, right? Okay. And now, so once you come to this area, you can see 3 rows. 3 rows means you have a 3 set of items. You should reduce them to one set of items. That's what we are going to do right now. That's what I am going to do. Explain here, right? So if you come down, right? If you come down, right here also you can see this screen plot. So when here you can see within 1, 0, and 2. All the values are there except 1. So finally, you should have all these values between 0 and 1. That means you have come to your final set of items. So that is what we are going to do right now. Okay, so please see how we are going to write. Come straight away to this rotated component matrix, right? Select the least value. If you have the negative value, please select the most negative value and remove that one first. One by one you have to remove until you get one column. That is what we are going to do. Very straightforward, right? Okay, go to the analyze. So what is the least value here? So you can take either column, right? Component 1, 2, or 3, but I will use component 1, right? What is the least value or the lowest value? Here there are no minus values, so this is what amusing. So 0.058. So I will be reducing that. I will be removing that one, right? Amusing. Please remember the name. Amusing means, right? I go there, right? All things are there. Amusing. This is last one. Just remove it from your variables and then run again, right? No change. Very small changes. You can see very small changes. Still, this one is the values are between 0 and 2, and here you have 3 columns. That means you have not come to the final set of items or set of indicator variables, right? So what you have to do is you have to do the same operation. What is the now least value? So this time it is 0.039. That is funny. So I will have to remove that one. Now go to this data set again and analyze dimension reduction. Funny, not fun. It is funny, right? This one HM6, right? You can see this one, right? Okay, right. I removed it. Now what's that? It is still there are some improvements, but still you can see there are 3 rows, right? Finally, when you come to your final set of indicators or set of items, you should have one row here, right? One row here. Okay, so please understand, you should have one row here and not that, right? Here you should have between 1 and 0, all these points between 1 and 0, not that. One more thing, right? This rotated component, you should have only one column. Here also, you should have only one column, right? Okay, now we will do that one, right? Without taking much time, I will now explain. Now what is the lowest value here? So lowest value is, this time it is 0.039. So all values should be above 0.5. So please remember that, then automatically you will get a one column, and you will then automatically you will get other three conditions satisfied, right? Okay, right. What is the lowest value? 0.039. Funny, right? I think we'll remove that one. Funny. Okay, right. Funny, right? Okay, right. Now you can see that now you got only two lines here, right? So this is also going to be okay, little by little. So here we have another condition. All right, okay. Already one compound has gone. Now we have only the two compounds, right? Okay. Now what is the next lowest value out of these? Right. Next lowest value out of these, this careful, right? Okay, this careful, right? So select that value. Sorry, go to this one. Rotated compound matrix. So what is the lowest value? So again, careful, that is 0.001. So remove that one, and we will see what is our output, right? Go to dimension reduction, factor, and that careful, right? This one, right? Careful, okay? Careful, just remove it, and we will see, right? Now here you have only one row, okay? Now here you have only one row, right? One row. So that means you should have all other two conditions satisfied. That means all values should be between 0 and 1. That is the second criteria. And third criteria, you should have only the one column rotated, right? Okay, we will check that one as well, right? Clear? Okay. So you can see that between all the values are between 0 and 1, right? If you just go through according to the scale, you can understand, right? And here you are having only the one column. So these are your final items to be selected, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can use all these 9 items as your final item. You can see all the values of factor loadings are well above 5, right? So please understand, this is how you have to remove your extra dimensions, right? So please understand. So now it is already confirmed, only one component was extracted, the solution cannot be rotated. That means you have already come to your final situation, or the final set of data to be included in your analysis. Okay. So this is, I did this operation only for the one variable. So if we have 4 variables, you have to do this operation 4 times, right? 4 times. Sometimes you can do this operation simultaneously for all the 4 constructs. But I recommend you to do one by one for your understanding. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope this will be useful for you to reduce your dimensions for the final set of items to be used. Okay. Thank you very much.